Hey everyone, my name is McKenzie Harris and I'm here to tell you about why you should definitely join Team Pointer. I first heard about Steve from my mother-in-law. I had already been thinking about competing on stage for the first time for close to a year. I had lost a little bit of weight, plateaued out, and was really just kind of looking for some guidance after I realized that it wasn't going to be something I could really do on my own, especially for the first time. But I eventually contacted Steve in July of 2017. I ended up being about 9 months out from my show at that point. We would do updates every 2 weeks. He gave me the personalized meal plan, told me exactly what to do in the gym. There are a lot of different moves on there, and he always posted videos for how to do those moves, and if there happen to not be one, you just contact him and he puts one up immediately. He's very detailed in what he does. There's a very scientific approach that he follows to get you stage ready, because it is a very different process from just your everyday average training once you start to get into the 4 to 8 week out point usually. But he showed constant support throughout the whole process. Even a week leading up to the show, I was asking Charlotte for tips on tanning and prep and that part of the stage, because that's it's very important as well. But on the day of the show, they actually attended, which was amazing, because this is a show that took place in Louisville and they live in Richmond, so it's like an hour and a half, almost 2 hour drive for them to show up, and they were there the whole time. Steve texted me whenever I was backstage, giving me constant updates, telling me when to eat this or when to eat that. It was just really nice to have that kind of support in a coach, because a lot of people aren't sure about being coached through an online source, but he's just so good at his job. I never felt the need to really question anything that he ever did. He confirmed a lot of the research that I had done myself beforehand, and I felt really good about the choice that I made. And I ended up taking 2nd and 3rd place in my classes in one of the most prestigious shows in Kentucky, which was the Derby Muscle in April of 2018. And I was thrilled, obviously. I was a true novice at this point. It was my first show that I'd ever done, and I ended up taking home hardware at the end of the night, not 1 but 2 swords in my first show ever. And that was a really good feeling, and it really, he's really helped me boost my confidence in what I'm doing. I've learned a lot of things about form. I've learned a lot of things about balancing the physique and what to look for in general. The whole process has just been, it's been really good to learn. I feel like he's an excellent teacher, and he definitely knows what he's doing. So we ended up following through and continuing to build on my physique. I competed a 2nd time in 2018 in October in the Kentucky Muscle again, and I took home 2 more swords and placing 2nd and 3rd in both of my classes again, which was, it was really just an amazing start to a competitive career. I never would have been able to do it without fitness pointers. I'm so glad I found them, and it's just been an amazing process ever since I've started. And in July I'll be with them for 2 years, and that's a commitment I never thought I could make before. But when you have that kind of team effort, you have that kind of support, even if you may not have it at home. Some people have a hard time finding people to support them when it comes to stuff like that at home, but he really does just make you feel so much better about the whole process. I really just couldn't be more thankful for signing up with them when I did, because it's turned my life around for the better. It's boosted my confidence in ways that I never thought I could do before. And I'm just really, really excited to see where it takes me. Maybe even to a pro card one day. I would love to see that happen, and I really think I could achieve that through them. So thank you guys so much for listening. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Fitness Pointers. Y'all are awesome. I can't wait to see what we can achieve in the future. Thanks, guys.